Oh, I got a ton of swag. It's all assorted in here. So it's a bunch of Alyxandra Noel bookmarks. So it's all the, I don't know, what are these? These are they're called the Riley Bloom series, right? And then this one is a faded bookmark, which has the Immortal series on the back of it. So these are pretty cool. I haven't actually read the the Riley Bloom series. Only I've read books 1 to 4 from the Immortals, which should then stop. But I really should pick them up again because apparently the last book's really good. I won a little sneak peek booklet of My Life Undecided by Jessica Brody, and it is signed. And along with that, I also won a bookmark with her 2 books, My Life Undecided and The Karma Club. I won a bookmark of Sean Griswold's Head. Love the sound of this book, should really get it soon. I won some Everlasting Tattoos, again by Alyxandra Noel. You can win one of these, by the way. And one more tattoo for the Riley Bloom series. Cool. And I won another package. And I believe this one is actually from Karsten Hubbard, the author of Wander, Love, and Like Mandarin. And she sent me a ton of swag, which I won. And so there are a bunch of like Mandarin magnets that keep sticking together. So, but yep. And it's getting a little dark. Let me turn on the lights. Okay, well at least I hope that's a little bit brighter. And this is I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone. I've never heard of this book. Sounds good though. It's a bookmark. A signed Karsten Hubbard bookmark, like Mandarin. Signed Possession by Elena Johnson by Elena. Yep, and it's signed. And my review for Surrender should be coming up this week as well. So look out for that. And this one, I've never heard of this one before. It's Breath of Angel by Karen Henley. I've never heard of this book, but it sounds good. So here you go. And 2 like Mandarin postcards. One of them is signed. I really should read this one. I loved Wander, whatever. But these sound good. As part of Fiction's blog tour thing, I received a signed, 2 bookmarks. Shattered Souls by Mary Lindsay. I haven't read this series yet, but but it sounds good. And this one is signed. I won 1 bookmark. So it's The False Princess. I've been really wanting to read this book. It sounds really good. So this was the only thing in here. It's pretty envelope though. The Fear Test CD, I won this one, and I believe it's from the book Dark Eden. I haven't read of it. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but I have heard of it. I should probably check this out. I'm just a little bit freaked out to see what the Fear Test contains. And I won a lovely, huge, signed, the Mortal Instruments poster. It's signed by Cassandra Clare. And I don't know if you can see the whole thing. I'm trying to move it. Okay, it's huge. But there you are. There you go. Quite big. Need to hang this up somewhere soon. Oh, I'm so lucky to win this. And I won another poster. And this one is one is a signed one as well. It's of Simon Elk's Perfect Chemistry series. I might have to give this one away, but it is signed by her. Super cool. I haven't read any of her books, so I really should. good. And that is it for books that I won. No, books and swag that I won and received, you know. Okay, and now, finally on to the last bit, books that I bought. Despite everything that has been shown so far in my mailbox video, I'm a little bit out of breath. But I actually went out and bought a couple of books here and there in the past 3 months. So yep, here we go. Wolfsbane by Andrea Kremer. I have read Nightshade, but I can't remember so much, so really gonna have to reread before I get this one. This one was on sale, so I managed to grab it. Woo. Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I love John Green's books, haven't read anything by David Levithan, but this one is really funny so far. I've only read like maybe just a little bit before halfway, but it's a really original book, really funny, and yeah, it's really good. I need to see how this turns out. I went out and bought Spellcaster by Carolyn Schultz because I found out that I was actually blurbed in this one. If you can't read it, I mean, there was a post that I did, but then like that I was blurbed, and this is the first time I've ever, actually seen my name in a book, so this is pretty cool. I haven't actually read this one, denying, unbelievable since considering, I blurbed in here, but I should be reading it and reviewing it soon because the first book, Spellbound, was amazing. Go read this series if you haven't. I also went out and bought Rapture by Lauren Kate. This is the final book. I'm a little sad that I need to read this one. I haven't read Fall in Love though, but this is the last book. I don't know how it ends. Some people were kind of disappointed apparently, but I'll just have to see for myself. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. As I mentioned before, I don't remember really anything that's happened in this series. I mean, I know what's happened in the Infernal Device series, but not this one. This one I need to reread. I love this series though. I'm sure I'm going to love it again. I really need to reread it. I also bought a copy of Underworld by Meg Cabot. This is the second book in the Abandoned series. I don't like these covers too much, but this one was the only available one, so I said whatever, maybe I'll go grab the other one when I check it out at the bookstore or something, because these covers do not feel good. Anyway, I can't wait to read this one. Forever by Maggie Stiefvater. If you have read my review of Linger, it's kind of weird because just after posting that, like the next day I went to the bookstore and here this was, and I've been begging for this one for ages. Can't really wait to see how it ends. People have been saying, oh, it's the best conclusion to the series or something, but after the ending of Linger, I really should get started on this one. So for school, we have to read some classics because now I'm going to the 11th grade, and as part of the IB program, we have to do this. So I'm taking higher English literature. I didn't want to do language or anything, so I'm only doing literature. So we have to read a couple of books for the holidays, and so I bought a couple of books for that. So bought The Life of Pi by Jan Martel, I don't know. Sounds interesting, I thought, because many people in my grade have actually read this one and said it was good, so I decided to check it out. Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. My aunt and my mom have been telling me to read this one forever. I tried reading My Cousin Rachel, but I didn't like it, but because I read New Girl by Paige Harbison, which is a modern retelling of this one, it sounds really good and really mysterious, so can't wait to read this one. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I have read this one before and I liked it a lot, but I kind of forgot reading as much as I do, and I need to reread this one in time. It's quite short, so it shouldn't take me too long. And lastly, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I've already read this one, but it was like 2-3 years ago. I think I read it for fun in the summer in the 6th grade. Kind of weird, I know. But this was a really good book, and I need to reread it again for school, so yeah. And that is all for, this past couple of months / years. But, yep, I'm sorry to be posting this randomly in the middle of the week. Oh, stop shaking. And, so tell me, what did you get in your mailbox? Leave a link in the post, and hope you had a great week or months as mine did, and happy reading.